All right. So nobody's in the Zoom today, but that's okay. I still want to talk about bottlenecks and how being the bottleneck of your own business is, something you can easily fall into, but it's not ideal. And so what that looks like is when people want to come and help you and do more things and, add in things to your business, but they don't have the autonomy to do so because the systems aren't clear to make that happen. And this is a big problem because in order for business to grow, it can't hinge on one person having enough bandwidth to start all these new projects. And that's not the point of a business, in my opinion. Um, you need to leverage other people so that way they can have success and they can do what they're best at. And yeah, so let's see if someone else wants to jump in. Where's my freaking thumb twitching?
Alex Hermosi has released a free affiliate opportunity. Any idea what these here are? These right here contain your daily dose of whole wild Nordic berries. These are not juices, actually far from it. The berries we use are handpicked from the Nordic growth region and just crushed into a drinkable form. The key here is that nothing is removed. Most of the actually beneficial and essential compounds are located in the skin and the seeds of the berries. Our berry products are the best alternative to fresh berries and make it as easy as it can be to add whole wild Nordic berries to your daily diet. We want everyone to have the opportunity to try our no matter where they live. So you can now get your first order with free shipping by using code berry23 at checkout. Head over to robertsberry.com and give our berries a try. Just crushed into a drinkable form.
That was weird.
Here is that nothing is removed. Most of the actually beneficial and essential compounds.
All right, so yeah, I mean, most people have successful businesses these days, and they don't actually want to start doing anything on social media because they are, having success without doing that, right? But what if there was a way to systematize and automate the content creation so that way it didn't take time and effort? That's where I come in and I help people create these systems and do these things with very little friction, but the people have to be ready for it. You can't bring on another team member and not give them the direction. So I'm looking for people who are ready to work with me, ready to add on another component to their business, and they have the bandwidth and the ability to systematize and communicate, because I have low tolerance for lacking of communication when it comes to starting up a project. Once it's running, then, if it's running by itself, that's great. But at the beginning, it's a lot of communication. It's not a lot of work, like hard work, to get results. You don't have to like go out and sweat and stuff like that. It's a lot of brain power work. So that's what I'm trying to show people. Like you have a business, it's running beautifully, right? But if you're not creating the asset of content, like content is a huge asset that it's costing you money not to have that as a ongoing project in your business, constantly filming. And that's what people do, all these big names. I'm not sure if you know Gary Vee, but he's filming everything because he's always having conversations that move the needle for his business. And I'm sure everyone is too. I grew up in business, right? There's always something that's going on that is changing, and ideas are what create businesses, and ideas help businesses flow. Like, if you don't execute on ideas, that's, that's a huge failure, but a lot of places even lack the creation of ideas because they fall out of favor for creating ideas because they come up with ideas and never execute on them. So it's a vicious cycle, but you have to reset, have an idea, execute on the idea. And, most people are, like, there's a phrase like, who taught you not to believe in yourself? And usually, somewhere deep down, someone said something. It doesn't matter how successful you are. Someone said something to you, or, you grew up in such a way that you wanted to execute on something and you weren't able to, right? So that inhibits us from advancing, and you have to advance constantly in the business world. And it's fun too. Like, I don't understand. It's fun learning and doing new things. And yes, I understand that sometimes people try new things and then it takes up so much energy and effort, but this isn't that. This isn't like that. Those things, it was a bad decision from the start. But doing social media, it's so effortless. It just requires you to think and act on it, right? Like, it's it's not it's not like, a half finished project in your business, like doing something that took a lot of effort, right? It's really, really effortless. You're just facilitating communication. And I'm trying to like build this story, but it's like, it makes sense to me. I hope it's making sense in this video, and maybe I should make a script about it. But like, you know, the point of doing it, the point of even doing it is, I don't care what business you're in, your customers, like, I just want to share all this knowledge. And it's like so hard because I have so much knowledge about social media and how it all connects, and how people are using it. And like, it just seems obvious to me, but like, I guess I got to explain it. But doesn't matter what business you're in, people are using social media in one way or another. And generally that means consuming it. So if you're producing it, people are going to consume it. And what does that do for you? That increases your brand. And if you already have a business, that's great. It helps you sell more. It solves your problem and, helps you do more stuff, sell more stuff, um, do bigger things, which to me is pretty great. And I don't understand why, like, I don't understand. It's up to you. Like, do you want a business like Apple that is producing content and stuff, or do you want a business that is constantly struggling and worried and trying to pay rent and employee uh benefits and stuff like that? Or do you want a business like Apple? Like, it, I, I know a lot of people hear that and like, oh, I can't be like Apple. Apple has no, it's not about making an identical thing to Apple. It's about using their systems, right? And then you hear people say, "Oh, but I don't have the time to do that." No, you that's a lie. That's a lie. First of all, that's a lie. What did Apple do that made them successful? Ignoring their huge success right now, but like, what were the steps they took? They found great people, they communicated very well, they went to the target audience and they communicated and made something exciting, okay? There's no reason you can't do that. I don't care if it's ice cream, I don't care if it's sponges, like, it works in every freaking thing. Like, so many people are doing this. So many businesses are doing this. So I don't care about the excuses. Like, it's the simplest thing to post an Instagram story. But that Instagram story produces more, what was that? it helps your helps your business out more than not doing it. So, and it costs nothing. So why would you not do it? Then that brings you to like, the reasons why you wouldn't do it, right? You're not sure how it works. You don't feel comfortable. You don't use social media yourself, so you don't see the point in it. Okay. Let me handle all that stuff. I know how it works. I know how to post. I know people who know how to do it 10 million times better than me. And I'm talking to them and in communication with them all the time. So let me do it for you. All right. You know, like at this point, it's pointless not to do all this stuff. But let's see, how long have I been recording for? They don't tell you on Zoom. That's funny. Probably like 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, God, I wish people would just listen to me. But today I have a list of things I have to do. I have to create the landing page, get the landing page created, VSL script, and then A/B test with all the people in my group that I'm in. So yeah, it's exciting day. And then split this video up into lots of little clips, which is going to be great, but also I hate rewatching stuff. So, but I'm gonna have to do it. So I'll do that today. I might go get some food first. So yeah, I'll stop recording. I could come back and record more later. I probably should, and I will for my, what's it called? VSL, but goodbye for now.